Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham Wakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and who taught me this truth. Peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Now I want to get into this lesson. Just right quick, I want to speak on the difference between an Israelite and an Israeli. Okay. I'm going to start with the book of Romans chapter 11, verse 1. I'm going to go ahead and highlight it. And this is the Apostle Paul speaking. He says, I say then, hath God not cast away his people? God forbid. For I also am an Israelite, of the seed of Abraham and of the tribe of Benjamin. So, first of all, understand when it says, hath God cast away his people? God forbid. So the Lord has not cast away us. We have not been cast away totally. We have not been totally doomed. Okay, these people got this wayward doctrine, where it's only for salvation is only for the Gentiles, or he said only go into the way of the Gentiles. He was speaking on Gentiles who were actually Israelites, who were raised up in the customs and heritages of the heathen nations, which is us. Okay? Salakia. And like he said, he did not cast away his people. Now it also says, for I am also an Israelite of the seed of Abraham, of the tribe of Benjamin. And that's the main focus of my lesson, just getting into this definition of the word Israelite. It says, an Israelite, one of the nation of Israel, a name to be held in honor. You are the apple of the Lord's eye. Now, in the Strong's definitions, it says, an Israelite, descendant of Israel. A descendant of Israel. Now, here's my point to that. I'm going to go to the book of Genesis 35 and 10. Genesis chapter 35, verse 10. And God said unto him, thy name is Jacob. Thy name shall not be called any more Jacob, but Israel shall be thy name. And he called his name Israel. Okay, so now we have to understand that Israel, the name Israel, is a people before it is a place. Okay? That's why when we look up that definition here in the blue letter Bible, it shows you that we are descendants of Israel, who is Jacob. And understand, we serve a power. The power we serve is the God. The God we serve is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Okay? Now, go back to the book of Genesis chapter 32, just because I want to make this point. Let's see. 25. I'll read 25 through 28. It says, and when he saw that he prevailed not against him, he touched the hollow of his thigh, and the hollow of Jacob's thigh was out of joint, and he wrestled with him. This is our forefather Jacob wrestling with an angel. And he said, let me go, for the day breaketh. The angel was like, let me go. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be daytime now. We've been wrestling all night. Your thigh's out of joint. Come on now, let me go. But our forefather Jacob was relentless. He said, I will not let thee go, except thou bless me. And he said unto him, what is thy name? And he said, Jacob. And he said, thy name shall be called no more Jacob, but Israel. For as a prince hast thou power with God and with men, and hast prevailed. You got to understand the position that we are in here. Okay, the people that we are princes of the power. Okay? We are princes of the power, man. We don't have to submit to these damn devils. He's the total opposite of us. And that's what gets me about these simple ass jakes, because they want to be the enemy. They want to be the enemy. We went from being at war with the enemy all our lives to us wanting to actually be the enemy. To actually be like them. To be them. Hey, you jakes make me laugh. It's starting to be laughable now. A lot of times it's irritating, but at times, yes, that shit is laughable. It's like, you motherfuckers are so simple. Okay, you are a prince of the power. You are a prince of the power, heir to the kingdom of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. No reason for these jakes to be acting like they acting. But they do it, and they're gonna be destroyed for it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be destroyed for it. And it's crazy, but it was ordained. Because we have to learn the difference between good and evil. Thanks to Eve, who just decided that she was gonna take that bite of the forbidden fruit. She's just gonna feed into the devil's philosophies, and bring it to Adam. And then Adam obviously was kind of weak, just like you Jakes are weak to this day. He fed into it too. But I'm getting off topic right quick. So right quick, I want to go to Google, and I think I had it pulled up already. So I Googled Israeli. These people who are in the land of Israel right now, they call themselves Israelis, not Israelites. Yet they're chosen people of the Lord. They're the chosen people of the Lord, but they're Israelis. They're not Israelites. I'm going to tell you why. Here's the definition of Israeli. Relating to the modern country of Israel. A native or inhabitant of Israel. Or a person of Israeli descent. Okay, so once again, like I said, as an Israelite, we are Israelites by blood, by lineage, family lineage. Okay, This earth is our inheritance, man. And that is our land that they're dwelling in. That's why they don't call themselves Israelites. They don't want to associate themselves with Israelites. They don't want the term Israelites to be even heard of. That's why as many times as mentioned in the Bible, over 2,000 times the word Israelite is mentioned in the Bible. Well, Israel is mentioned in the Bible. You don't hear it in no church. You don't hear it in no church. But like I said, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be no longer in remembrance. And this is what they did. So now we're no longer Israelites. The people that dwell in that land, the people that inhabit that land, are natives of that land because they've been there for so long, since 1948. They inhabit that land and they call themselves Israelis. Okay, now they call them names. They're Israelis because they have inhabited the land of Israel. We are Israelites because we are descendants of our forefather Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. So we are descendants of Israel. Israel being a person, not a city, country, state, or any of that. Israel is a people before it is a place. These people are fakes. They're phonies. They're blasphemers of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. And they're gonna be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed. And I'm actually close out in Revelations 2 and 9. Since I spoke of it there. Well, let me see. I might close out there. You know what? I probably ain't gonna close out there. I think I'm gonna get one more after that. After this. But Revelations 2 and 9. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. This is Yahweh Shah talking to the Israelites. He knows our works. He knows our tribulation, everything that these devils have put us through. He knows our poverty, everything, once again, that these devils have put us through. But we are rich. Why are we rich? Because we are inheritance of the kingdom of heaven. We are princes of the power. It says, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not. That's these people living over there in Israel talking about they the real Jews. They ain't. They ain't. And that's also 2/3 of our people. Now I'm going to go ahead and say it. It's 2/3 of our people who know that they are actual Israelites by descent, but refuse to come back to their heritage, refuse to turn back to their power, refuse to come back to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, refuse to turn to Yahweh, who is the true God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Jacob, whose name was changed to Israel. The Lord's doing. Yahweh's doing. We still refuse. And guess what? You're going to get the same judgment as they got. As they're going to get. Real soon. Real soon. Okay? These people are not Jews. These people are not Israelites. These people are fakes and phonies and devils. And they need to be and are about to be fucking destroyed. Matter of fact, this is where I'm going to close it out at. Let me find it. In Revelations 22:12. And behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give every man according as his work shall be. 2 points to this. When shit pop off like it's about to do real soon, famine, you know what I'm saying? Famine gonna pop off. They gonna crash this dollar. They gonna usher in they MOTB, MO to the TBZ. Like the brother I'm a Warren Gabar said, I'm a Warren. I think that's his name, and the brother in New York. It says, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me. So they're going to usher this in, and now it says to give every man according as his work shall be. So your reward is going to be according to the work that you do. Now, if you're doing the work of these devils, you fake ass Israelites that know you're Israelites, Salakia, you Israelites that have not come into the faith and obedience of the scriptures, to the faith and obedience of your Father, who is the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Yahweh, and his one begotten son, Yahweh Shai. Hey, you're going to get the same reward as them. And you know what that reward is going to be. Straight up destruction. Then captivity. And then death. Now, as an Israelite, the Lord has mercy on you. The Lord is going to have mercy on you. Once again, you are the apple of his eye. He has not forgotten you. You will receive mercy, and you will have your certain spot in the kingdom. And you will still receive everlasting life eventually. But you have to suffer first. You have to suffer according to your work. Now, what do you want your suffering to be like? What do you want your reward to be like? Okay, because see, I'm fighting for a crown. I'm fighting to be first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. Meaning, there's a possibility I won't even die on this side. And with everything that's happening, Jacob's trouble is right around the corner. We have already, in my opinion, entered. We are in the beginning stages, I would say, of Jacob's trouble. And the scriptures say it is even a time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be delivered out of it. We shall be delivered out of it. So that is the time of our deliverance. We ain't got much longer. That's why he said, behold, I come quickly. Look how fast the time has flown. I want my reward to be the conquering of death, overcoming sin, and overcoming this damn devil. That's what I want my reward to be. I want that to be my reward, and in saying so, being of the first fruits of the kingdom of heaven. But y'all that can't get it, you Israelites that can't get it, you'll be in the kingdom of heaven eventually. Through our loins. Through the regeneration, the rebirth, the reincarnation. Okay? Believe it or not. That's what's going to happen. But you fake motherfuckers pretending to be Jews and ain't Jews, you pretending to be Israelites, ain't Israelites, and you know it. That's why you call yourselves Israelis. You know you ain't the true people of the Lord. Oh, your judgment is a lot different. Most of you gonna die on this side. The Lord is coming, and he said, I would not meet thee as a man. He coming in all his glory, so you can forget that crucifixion shit happening again. You can forget any of that shit happening again. Okay, that's only we're gonna have to suffer some of this stuff, you know what I'm saying, to prove ourselves to the Lord. But you can forget about crucifying the Lord again. You've done it enough times. You will not get another chance to do it. He will not meet you as a man. He's coming in all his glory, great strength and great power. And a great allegiance of angels following him. Coming against you. You can hang it up. You can hang it up. And guess what? And after that, in the kingdom, your reward for what you have done for your works is slavery, captivity. Maybe I'll end it with that. I think that's in 13. Let me see. Probably not. Yeah, Revelations 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. So through the patience and faith of the saints, the true Israelites, the true people, the true princes of the power, the true men of the Lord, the true children of God, have been patient, and we're dealing to the best of our ability with this captivity. We're enduring this captivity to the best of our ability. Like the scriptures say, we'll endure his indignation, because we know it's only because of our own mistakes. So we're enduring this, and we're having patience, and we know that you devils who have afflicted us the way that you have will go into captivity. This is the patience and the faith of the saints, the patience and the faith of the elect of Israel. Yasharallah, princes of the power. Hope you brothers and sisters were edified. The water Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. And hey, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Baba Kusha, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah, Abba Babal. Keep your legs safe and protected. Abba Babal, DTA soon. Aman, the water. Shalom.